What's going on, guys? It's Deathstroke here. We're coming with a Prison of Elders challenge mode video for you guys, just to simplify things, help get you guys through it, whether you're with a team or doing it solo as I did it. I did it with a team the other day, me and my buddies, and actually ended up with a pretty damn high score, and we didn't think that we were going to get that high for the challenge mode. I think we finished off with a 47,000, I want to say. Not freaking world record high or anything, but it was pretty good up there actually comparatively to our last few weeks. All right, a few tips for the classes. I've yet to do it with my Titan, so I don't fully know, but I can guess just by knowing about the game what the best setup would be. But I'll start with the class I'm actually not playing in this video. Hunter. If you're your hunter, you can easily do it by yourself or with a team. I did not run bad juju when I was my hunter, but I had a team. Well, at least I had a team for the last level because my friends joined me when I was trying to solo it. You want to run Encore, and instead of the Hungering Blade, on your Blade Dancer. If you notice, when you are a Night Stalker, the only kill that counts as a super is the initial hit from the arrow. So unless you're running Quiver, which even if you are, you're only going to get 3 actual kills from it minimum, your maximum from your super, and then that's just, it's not going to do it. It's not going to get you the points you need or deserve from doing something as irritating as this can be. All right, and it's the same thing. If you run Gunslinger, you can only get a maximum of 4 super kills max with Gunslinger. So that's just not where it should be, not where you want to go. Okay, if you run Encore on your Blade Dancer, you can get anywhere from 8 to 10 kills as long as you time it right. All right, when you go out, you want to make sure that all the enemies have enough time to actually fully spawn. Meaning actually have enough time to exit all the doors that they're don't just pop it the moment it says enemies are coming out, because then you're gonna waste time waiting for them to appear. So with that said, hey, Encore, do it. Wait, only hurt the boss enough to say reinforcements incoming, and then wait. If you are at 3/4 of your super, wait till you get your super fully and then start hurting the boss. That way, or wait till you get it almost full and then start hurting the boss. That way, when you hurt the boss enough for him to call for more reinforcements, you're supered yet again. And you just essentially rinse and repeat, I think 4 times. I could be wrong. It's either 4 or 5 times, I'm gonna say. And then boom, you have your mission complete. You should end up anywhere from 6 to 7,000, which is substantial for round 1. The keynotes for round 1, you want to be in between 6 and 7. You can do it with 5 minimum. Round 2, you want to be anywhere from 15 to 17. 17 just makes you work a little less harder on the final round, which is kind of what you want. And then and then obviously the last one, your goal is to get 30 or higher. If you can get 45 or whatever, and you can do it with a team, then hey, so be it. Go for it, because then you only have to do it twice if you want the armor. All right, moving on to Stormcaller. That is what I am rocking in this video. I decided for this solo attempt, I only have a 310 bad juju, but I decided I'm gonna put away all the high weapon primaries that are 330s, and I'm gonna go with my bad juju just for the super energy. I'm running Stormcaller with the it lasts longer if you have full grenade and melee charge, and I'm running full discipline and almost full intellect. I tried to max out both trees, but my gear setup, it was just not possible. And that was just so I always had a grenade. I'm also running, I believe it's called Perpetual Charge, where you get a melee attack and then it charges your grenade, and then vice versa. When you get kills with your grenade, it charges your melee. And that way you can just bounce back and forth. getting kills. Both of those give you more points than getting an average kill, but they do not give you more points than getting a precision kill. All right, the downside is just by doing these solo is just being patient. Okay, you have to be patient. You have to wait for your super. You can't just start killing the boss. They didn't design this for killing the boss. Like that would be entirely too easy. These bosses aren't hard. They're not anything special. If you notice, when they brought Prison of Elders back, in general, they dumbed down half the bosses. The containment field on this said level with the Minotaur doesn't even actually hurt you. If you jump out of it, it obviously kills you because it goes into detain and something else that just will instantly pretty much kills you after like 3 or 4 seconds if you don't jump back in it. But other than that, you can just sit in there. You also notice that the damage that you take while in the containment field is not very high. Like, the rounds don't go through the containment field as they used to when this Minotaur was a thing in the previous Prison of Elders, which was a pain in the ass, because if you got stopped in the middle, you were dead. You were instantly dead and you couldn't do anything about it. So those are the Stormcaller and the Blade Dancer, Stormcaller, or whatchamacallit, Warlock, and Blade Dancer, we'll just say Blade Dancer, subclass that you want to use. You want to use Stormcaller over Sunsinger. I'm pretty sure you can net a bunch of kills with Sunsinger and have the revive, but I think it's just easier to accomplish it with Stormcaller, so I would rock those. Okay, I would say the exact same thing for the hammers. You want to be able to throw more hammers, so don't do the Sunspot or the Hurl Yourself. Like, it's cool to smack an enemy into the great beyond, but it's not doing a whole lot for you as accomplishing this mission with the task at hand. Same thing, I would run Bad Juju, and grenade hits give you more super energy. I would run both of those just because they're definitely going to decrease the time that you have to wait on your super to come up. Big downfall in this. All right, when you're doing these Stormcaller things and or Blade Dancer and then all your supers, especially on this level, the first level is easy as can be. I believe this actually is the first level. I don't have them in the correct order, but the Psylocke is pretty easy, right? He doesn't trap you, but this one, and he does burn you, but the moment you see him throw the burn, you literally just back up and it doesn't touch you, so you can't go wrong if you figure out his method. Like, he shoots the fire to your last known location, not your actual location. Okay, so with this guy though, if you're running all kinds of crazy and willy-nilly about, you can get trapped in the detainment field while moving at a fast pace, and you'll jump through it and you'll not be able to get back in it. And that can be a real big downfall depending on how far in the the challenge you are. So you don't want to have to redo a level just because you jumped through it. I did it. That was my only death on this level. Before I wrap this up, I hope this helps a lot. I did the same thing with the other one I was trying to tell people how to do. And I'll talk about that just for a moment, but in the end. The last level, I did not get any footage of it, although it took me more times than I would like to honestly admit. It took me roughly 10 times. And it wasn't because of the level. I could have easily beat the level with the appropriate amount of points, but I was trying to super the boss to get extra points so that I didn't have to do 2. I was trying to get as many as I could, roughly 45,000, so I didn't have to do it 3 times. I was trying to do it only twice. Well, that's doing so, I ended up getting shot by a stupid shield titan and being shot into the wall and getting misadventured. The shield cabal dude was about 30-40 feet away, so I was really dumbfounded how that even possibly happened, but it happened more than once. Obviously my death count, but in the end, you know, it worked out, and you know, I figured it out for the future. So it's definitely something to take note on. Watch out for the shields. If you're running Stormcaller, save up your super before you start, and then immediately jump in and and take out the shield guys. I suggest rocking a rocket launcher to just get rid of all the shield guys right off the bat, because you just don't want to deal with them. You don't want them to corner you or catch you, because it's not about how much damage the shield does. It's about how much damage the Guardian takes when he smashes into the wall. And you know, you just don't want it ruining your day. It was starting to run me dry. I was getting pretty heated after wasting so much time on this to try to make this video happen. I hope this helped. Quick caveat, I will say what I talked about. All right, the grenade one with catapult, you can't go wrong. If we run into the one with the melee again, and you notice the levels that they have shield, I suggest rocking a gunslinger build if you're a hunter, and use a shotgun or fusion, but don't hit them with a full blast. Don't make sure that all the rounds hit. Like, aim it halfway on, halfway off, and then use your throwing knives. And you can get melee kill after melee kill after melee kill, getting precision headshots, and then you have the where the throwing knife will reset. I did this about 10 times in a row and just racked up points, and it kind of made up for figuring out how to go around without just having to smack the person over and over and over again. And it made it a little less boring because I was throwing knives instead of just stagnant slapping. Yeah, in the end, I hope this helped you guys. There's a couple more days to do it, so if you don't have friends on or you know, they're out playing any of the new games, Overwatch, Division, you know, whatever it may be, just know that you can do it by yourself, and there's easy ways to do it. If you do it by yourself and you take the time, it'll only take about 30 minutes. So hopefully you have fun with it. Hopefully you get it done and get the gear you need. Till next time, Deathstroke out.